Hey, Reliability Gang, I'm Jonathan Guiney.
And I'm Brendan Russ, and this is Reliability Radio, a JLL production and ReliabilityWeb.com media brand.
All right, everybody, we're here at day 2 of MaximoWorld. Really excited. We've seen some pretty cool stuff for the last couple of days. We've got 2 more days left to go. Just really excited to have our next guests here from MaxTAF. So welcome, Alexander and Karolina. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, sure. I'm Alex Delic from MaxTAF. I'm the head of business operations, and what we do is automation technology solutions to optimize IT processes for Maximo.
And my name is Karolina Szymanska, and I am here with MaxTAF, but I'm a consultant, a marketing consultant for tech companies. I've been working with EAM space for the last 10 years, and we are here on a journey to bring generative AI to Maximo, folks.
So before we get deep into it, let's talk about your journey. You guys had some travel woes coming here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it was very interesting and fun and long, and it shows the determination and, excitement from our side to really come here and be here with you guys.
So we took 2 different routes. Our route, we came in from London to JFK. On the way over, they text us, flight's cancelled, can't book another one. So we have to sort things out. And really, unfortunately, we had to spend a day and a half in New York chilling.
What was your favorite part?
Favorite part? Empire State Building.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's iconic, right?
Iconic. And honestly, I mean, obviously, we get a lot of the New York stuff on TV and stuff back home, but it was better than what you see on the TV.
Yeah, it's all about perspective. You're walking down a street and you got 50, 60-story buildings next to you. It's pretty cool. Karolina, what about your trip?
Oh, well, I wasn't that fortunate to be stopped for 1.5 days in New York. I'm based out of Manchester, so I went to London to find out that my flight is cancelled, went back to Manchester. Then I have to go through Iceland, so from Reykjavik to Seattle, and then from Seattle to Phoenix. The absolute amazing part of my journey was that I had a window seat. I was able to see icebergs on the Atlantic Ocean. So I can say, well, yeah, it was a long journey. Felt more like in 80 hours around the world. However, I've seen icebergs. I've seen some amazing nature. I'm pretty excited. And now I can spend time with the amazing Maximo community here.
Yeah, so we're really happy to have you guys here talking with us today. So, we were just talking a little bit about generative AI. So you guys are doing a lot of cool things in the space. You had a great user session up front. We'll talk a little bit about that. But why don't we dig into that Maximo Technology Innovation User Group real quick, right? What was Monday all about? And, for the listeners out there that don't know, right, there is special user groups that come in early to these conferences, something to get involved with. But take us through what you guys presented on Monday.
Absolutely. So it was an afternoon session. We had 4 talks. And the aim of all of those talks was to explore the kind of cutting edge and the bleeding edge of technology in the space, because there's not a lot of attention paid to the tech side of Maximo. There's a lot of stuff to do with asset management and reliability and so on, but it is a technology platform. So we really wanted to give a space to the innovation side of things and the tech side of things. And I mean, the talks were really fantastic. We had Ray from Aquitas. He handed out X-ray glasses, part his AR, augmented reality presentation, saying this is the largest AR event ever, and he had everyone put it on, took a selfie, and so on. So
that's pretty cool.
Really cool talks, and yeah, it was a fantastic thing. And I think we really just hit the bill on as a first session, just getting people interested and engaged with tech is here. The world is driven by tech, and Maximo is no different. So what's going on right now?
And we finished it off with a panel. We had a really great, a lot of great questions, and it only shows that there is so much interest around within the Maximo community to explore those new innovative solutions that can, optimize Maximo.
So what are some of those things that you guys are working on today?
So we talked about at the session generative AI. For those that don't know, generative AI is your chat GPTs of this world, and effectively write your prompts and you get back these amazing answers that it's sort of improvised off, and it's trained on the entire internet, and it's looking for patterns and it brings back patterns to you. And effectively, I mean, probably most people listening have touched upon ChatGPT at this point, and we can kind of all sense the power of it. But what we've identified is that it's not really made it into enterprise asset management yet, not made it too far into the Maximo world yet. So a lot of what we've been talking about, both at that tech group and at a session we had yesterday, was sort of like, right, why is that? What are the challenges? What are the solutions? And what's the future looking like as well? So yeah, and we know it's coming. It's just how is it going to take shape, basically.
No, that's awesome. So how are you guys integrating that with the Mass solution today? Is it something that you're embedding through an integrator? Is it something that you're using on the back end to run scripts, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we have developed a Chrome plugin, a Chrome extension, which effectively gives AI eyes on the screen that it's looking at, including Maximo. And what that allows us to do is have these AI tasks, which you can just click play, and what it will do is it will take the data on the page in front, and it will feed it with some predefined prompts, send it through to AI, and you get these live contextual results from AI. And what that helps achieve, it helps achieve a number of things from productivity and so on. You get AI insights. But one of the big challenges with AI is data sourcing and transparency, which is like, how do we know that what it's telling us is sourceable, true, accurate, and so on? But because we add even more context to our prompts, even more data, we kind of like shackle the AI into just using what it's seeing in front of it. So we can get some really, really powerful sort of responses out of AI, and we can be more assured that it's more sort of fit for our enterprise IT community.
Yes, and to be honest, we had a lot of interest. There are a lot of people after our session that are coming, and they want to see a little bit more of it. They want demo on the stand. So, if you please feel free to come over. We are very happy to show you how it works and what are the possibilities, because they are endless, really.
What are your clients today using your technology for, right? That plugin, how do they really drive ROI or the return? What are they using it for?
Well, it's hard to say at the moment. It's all very, very new. In terms of the return on investment stuff, yeah, the future's yet to be seen. Where we see it driving return on investment, though, is directly on productivity. Some of the stuff we're doing with Page Intel, for example, is not only looking at the web page, but taking what's on the web page and then getting our solution to pull other data from the database, maybe training manuals or technical manuals for assets, for example, and then use those again to get AI responses. So you can just imagine just one of many, many, many use cases where someone says, right, I need to know some associated information on this page that's not currently on this page. And then we can get our AI solution to be pulling, understanding, digesting, and then putting out like sort of pre-formatted, cherry-picked, useful information. So that's just one of many. That saves time. That saves substantial time, and you get real good AI sort of insights out of it as well.
So how does a potential client integrate with you guys or get to start working together? And what does that look like? It sounds like it's pretty iterative. The client potential comes to you with a problem they're trying to solve, and you guys co-create a solution, or what does that look like?
I mean, it all starts with use cases, as you just sort of suggested, and every organization will know we have a sense of what we need. What we'd say is start looking for those clients before they approach us. Basically, start looking at some of the capabilities. In one of our sessions, this conference, we're talking about it can read and understand really well. It can infer and fill in the blanks, can provide advice and so on. So you start with those and say, right, what do we need out of those capabilities that could really add value? And then they can come to us either just for the technology to integrate, or we can definitely help them put together the integration with their side on their side, help them write their prompts, help them do the prompt engineering, which is the kind of fine tuning of the prompt, so we can get really, really reliable results. So yeah, it's a flexible system. At the end of the day, what we're providing is a Chrome extension with some back-end integrations. So yes, either or really.
That's really cool. Anything from you, Karolina?
Anything from me? I think it's it would be just to summarize it a little bit in a more generative sense. It's like the technology is out there. It is coming. It will only grow. It's all on the rise. So embrace it, and we are here to help you embrace it, really. And also to listen, like throughout the whole technology innovation user group, we were asking, like, what is your topic? What do you want to talk? Where do you want to see in the future, for example, sessions? Tell us. And I would like to reiterate it. Contact us. Tell us what you want to talk about. And we are here to facilitate those topics for you.
So don't be scared, right? I mean, this is going to happen one way or another. So if you have questions, come talk to MaxTAF, figure out how you guys can co-create some solutions and really drive some value. That's awesome. Well, Alexandra, Karolina, thank you so much for being on the podcast today. I hope your travels home are a little bit smoother, unless you want to go back to New York City than they were on the way
maybe
out.
now it's my turn.
That would be awesome. Right? Let him go around the world. But thanks again. And for all of our listeners out there, thank you for listening. We'll see you real soon.